welcome to Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff.
The what stuff?
Brown stuff in my backyard. And thank you for joining me. Leilani, I could say that name correctly. Can't I? Yes? Shut up. Anyway, the Whiskey of the Month Club has been renewed. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That means more shows. That means more whiskeys. And that means my beast did me right for Christmas. And I'm so happy. And he ended up getting this bottle of whiskey for part of my Whiskey of the Month Club. Now, it is the Lot 40 Canadian Rye Whisky, and that is what we're going to be getting into tonight. Now, they state that it's 43% ABV, but again, with this Canadian whiskey, with no E, it's just the Y, like how the Scotch do it. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But it's 43% ABV, which means if you double it, 86 proof. That's what we get tonight. And they say that they make it in small batches in single pot copper stills, and it is then aged in virgin oak. They use only a single grain from fermentation to distillation to maturation. And from there, that's when the master blender comes into all of this goodness. And it is imported by Hoteling Company out in San Francisco Bay Area. Should be a good sign, right? Yay area. Getting us some Canadian whiskey. Let's try this. But before we do, this Canadian whiskey has won 4 Canadian Whiskey Awards. That's 2013, 2015 Whiskey of the Year, Canadian Whiskey of the Year, and then again in 2017 for Connoisseur Whiskey of the Year and the Gold Medal. Now, this whiskey was made in Hiram Walker Distillery in Windsor, Ontario, and they've been operating since 1858, which is basically 9 years before the Canadian Confederation, which is absolutely crazy. The lead head distiller there now is Don Livermore, and he has a PhD in distilling and brewing, and he's one of the very few master blender brewers that has this prestigiousness surrounding him. He also believes in art and science, and contrary to a lot of people's beliefs and what they try to tell you, that it's not possible, it is. You can believe in it all and create great whiskey. So let's see if it's great. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to mention. Can you guys see this glass? No, not at all. Well, it has my logo on it, my name on it, my boo family, my nieces, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law ended up getting me my own glass, and it says Leilani, and it has our logo on it. How cool is that for Christmas? So I had to use it. Whiskey from my beast, glass from my fam. Life is good. Let's hope this whiskey makes it better. All right. Oh, what a nice bottle. Now, what was crazy is it looks like they kind of tell you some of the distilling process, but then they just slap the sticker of Lot 40 all the way across it, so you can't even find out what the secrets are. You don't know, so you can't be home brewing. I mean, this is the reason why they printed on the bottle, right? Then there's big old stickers on it. I almost had my own brewing company. But not really, not yet. There's too much science involved. Y'all, I enjoy drinking the whiskey right now. Maybe one day I might be able to make it. But look at that cute little emblem that they have. Can you see it? No, focus, whatever. And it's a nice kind of reddish ruby color that it's got going on with this Canadian whiskey. Ah, pop, pop. There's a sweetness to it, a little bit of leather, some oak. There is nothing to that taste but a little bit of pepper and maybe some zest. The smell's nice. The smell is real nice. Kind of that sandalwood manly smell. Yeah, like I smell bread too. Bread, just bacon. All up in there. Okay, I don't know if I should do a woman's pour in this because this is a bigger glass, but I'll stop at my thing. And that's still a nice woman's pour, y'all. Take a look the next time you pour a little bit in your glass. All right. Whew. All right. The zest is real. Even in this rye. Why? Rye! Candied. Something's candied up in here. Maybe it's the zest. Candied zest. That's exactly what they did. But it kind of has a hint of a cough syrup smell that I'm not keen on right now. All right, let's just get into it because I can sniff this all day and try to figure out some of the woody tones that they got going on in here. Burnt leaves. Hopefully they're good. Watery feel, not heavy, just kind of swishes in my mouth. But I think like some of the other Canadian whiskeys were like that. They're really light blended, but because they put rye on it, I just had this feeling of like just a little bit more punch with the rye, which is what usually comes with it. That's why I love the rye so much. And it's not giving me that feel at all. It's giving me more of a bourbon feel, especially with this zest on the background. I feel a little bit of heat at the back end, but the peppery feel is non-existent. The normal notes of like it's just tasting like some, let's see, oak orange. That's what I'm tasting. Like I'm licking some wood that perhaps has a little bit of orange zest on it. Nah. I don't even like how it hits the front of my tongue. It kind of gives this little burning sensation from the front to the end with no layered feels to it, and it makes me sad. I'm hoping it opens up. That's what I'm hoping for, because it's really smooth and easy and light, and I know that most people would love it because it's so easy and light. But yeah, I think just calling it a rye has thrown me off of my little wheel, and so since that, I have to judge it by that. It just sits with nothing but a little slight orange zest pop, which reminds me of bad bourbons. So, not impressed. It's okay. I wish I was. But Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff has to give this Canadian rye, let me try this one more time. 2 kisses. 2. That's all Canada gets on this one because I don't know. It's doing nothing for me. And there's other better Canadian rye, other better Canadian whiskeys that you can try. So try them. I mean, you could try this too, but why? When I've already talked about other ones. Try those first.